Hello everyone. So welcome to the channel of RD Automation Learning. So today we are going to see how to make an effective LinkedIn profile, how to have an impactful and effective LinkedIn profile. Now, why we want to have an effective LinkedIn profile? So as many of you know, LinkedIn is a wonderful portal, is a wonderful application, right? To expand your professional network. Okay. So over here, you can get jobs, you can get referred by someone who is already working in a good company. But in order to make sure that it happens, you need to have a very effective LinkedIn profile. Now let us look at few of the steps how to get an impactful and effective LinkedIn profile. So the very first thing is focus on what you want versus what you have. Okay, so let's take an example over here. So we have this person who has actually completed engineering and she's looking for a job, right? So over here, she has mentioned attended XYZ College of Engineering, Vidyanagar, Nashik, for example. Okay, so this is how the people are mentioning about their college education, but they have already completed the education. Their graduation is already completed. Now they are looking to make the career as an as a fresher in the IT or non-IT industry. So what you can write over here is seeking entry level testing job or aspiring junior testing job or looking for a QA job. And then at the right side, you already have mentioned that which college you have done your graduation, from which city you belong to, or from which city you had done your graduation, right? Over here, one more thing to catch over here is see the profile picture. This kind of profile pictures are good for social media profiles like Instagram, Facebook. You can put such kind of profile pictures over there, right? But for LinkedIn, you need to have a professional picture and your face should be facing towards in the front. It should not be a side picture. Okay. Keep your profile active post pertaining to your domain. So the second point is you have to keep your profile active, right? So over here in LinkedIn, you can also post the various concepts are there related to testing. For example, you can post something to software testing, like how can you create a defect, which are the stages of defect life cycle, what is SDLC, what is STLC, and there are numerous concepts. Testing itself is an ocean. So you should every day you should post something on LinkedIn and make sure that you keep the privacy option, the post settings option over there as public, so that people apart from your connection list, that is those who are not connected to you, those people are also able to see your post. Add link profile to showcase your work. Now over here in the LinkedIn, there is a platform, there is a field where you have to keep the website. Okay, so you can add your website. In that website you can just create simple page, and in that you can keep all those details, like which all projects you have worked on, from where you have completed your education from, if any bugathon you have taken part in, or if you have any contributed to the freelancing testing kind of thing, or any testing that you have came across, any internship that you have done. So all those things and any links. Let's say if you have created some automation code, so now that code you would have uploaded into the version control tool, let's say Git you are using, or SVN you would have used. So mention that link over here, keep that link over here. Add certifications courses in your profile. So there is also a section, in your profile. When you go, you will come across this kind of section where at least you should add your licenses, certifications, the courses that you have done. The very important thing, if someone is able to recommend you, if someone is able to refer you, or if someone knows that you are having a good potential in this particular domain, then ask them to provide, then you can request them to provide recommendation on your profile. Add detailed information and email address to contact you. So over here, if you can see, I'll tell you. Okay, so actually there is a section in which you can also post about your email address. So whenever if someone wants to contact you, they can directly contact you via an email. At least professional email address you should keep. You should not keep the email address consisting of your date of birth, but you can keep some professional email addresses. Gmail is also fine. Okay, now over here let's look at this profile. Okay, he has mentioned he's open to work for test automation engineer roles, right? And in the summary, he has mentioned proven experience as a QA tester, knowledge and experience in automation testing tools called Testpresso, Selenium, and JavaScript. Now, this is again in a nutshell, right? This is good. This is actually good. You can provide contact info also over here, but over here, he hasn't mentioned much details. Over here, he has mentioned it very correctly. He has provided all the details in a nutshell, in a summary. But what you can do over here is when someone will click on see all details, then he will be able to see only these two lines, open to work test automation engineer role. So rather than that, you should keep this kind of summary about. In the about, you should mention like how many years of experience you have, right? Have you worked in agile? Have you are you taking part in the scrum ceremonies? What are all your roles and responsibilities? Which are the tools and technologies that you have worked on? So these kind of things are very much required. Okay, so this was the actually contact thing. So by mistake, the slide has come over here, right? So this is how you can put, right? So these things, now let's say if you are a fresher, then what you should post. So if you are a fresher, then you should post something about your projects that you have completed in your college time, or any extra curriculum courses that you have done, or any kind of internship that you are part of. So these all things you have to mention over here. So make sure your about section is having a detailed kind of you know overview or detailed kind of a profile about what actually you are doing. So thank you so much for watching this video. So in this video, we have seen about how to make an effective and impactful LinkedIn profile, right? So this was the suggestion on the profile picture. The second suggestion was on the summary, what actually you should write, right? Then you should keep your profile active. Then you should always post pertaining to your domain. Let's say if you are looking for a software development job, you can post about those technologies. If you're looking for a software testing, if you're looking for RPA, then accordingly activities you can post. You can add link profile to showcase your work, your website, your links, your certifications, contact details, right? And at the end, the about section. So thank you so much for watching this video. Stay tuned for more updates.